bitch, what's up? Welcome to the mid-month reading. Ew. I hope October has been treating you kindly. You guys are some of the most kindest, warm-hearted individuals that I know, family and friends alike. But I mean, if not, things can always turn around. Nothing is ever permanent, okay? So just stay the optimistic beings that you guys are. But as a gentle reminder, this is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, or Venus in Sagittarius. However, if you just out of curiosity felt compelled to watch this video, or you are cross-watching, then there is a message in here for you. I'm about to dig into your spread. I am still doing the what the actual fuck spread for the mid-monthlies. Until I feel like I need to switch it up and do something different, then that might be on the table. But if this is your first time watching one of my videos and you don't know what the spread looks like, I will leave a link in the top for you to click on at the end of this video, just so you can see the layout. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get into all this goodness that is here. So as far as the signifying energy coming into the mid-month that you guys have, what came out was the Wheel of Fortune. Luck abounds. But the crucible, what hounds you at this time, what is keeping you bound? You have the King of Swords. What is real about the situation? You have the Four of Wands. What is false about the situation or wrong about it? You have the Two of Swords that wanted to be clarified with the Fool card. You ain't fooling nobody. Okay. Now, as far as where you need more information or what you need to know, what came out was the Knight of Swords with the Five of Cups. And what you can do, Sag, to overcome any of these energies, find yourself in a better position, yada yada. You have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Judgment card, the Hermit card, the World card, some heavy players, okay? So reconciliations on the table if this person has not already made their presence known to you. I mean, at your own risk though. But power players, you do have air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You also have some fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Might be dealing with another fire sign. Okay, but what I'm really getting from this spread is that at the end of it all, just have fun with this, okay? Just have fun with it. I feel like things are turning around finally in your favor. I'm not sure if Jupiter, because that is your house, and does deal with luck and prosperity, right? I'm not sure if Jupiter is in Sagittarius yet. I do believe it might still be in a water sign or might be transiting an air sign. See how that is going to affect you for the mid-month through the end of October. But I would say try to take your foot off of the neck of the universe. I don't know. Like the Queen of Swords came up in Scorpio's reading. So you might have some heavy Scorpio placements or might be also dealing with the Scorpio because we do have the Judgment card here. So do watch that reading. I feel like there's a message in there for you there. But this is like that father figure that is just very strict, you know, and just has very high expectations and wants things to go their way, you know. There is no beating around the bush with this guy. What he says is what goes in the household, like a very domineering type of parent, but can also be absent-minded and aloof and very cold and disinterested. However, I do feel like in this situation, because it's crossing the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you or somebody that you are involved with is really trying to like put the pressure on fate and or the universe to get things done, to turn things around. And I need you to just take your foot off the gas in that sense, right? You're stepping on toes. You're stepping on somebody's neck. You're making the universe want to slow things down so that you can really understand that you really play a very small part in this as far as having control over the trajectory of whatever it is that you're trying to have come into your life. As far as what is real about the situation, you have the Four of Wands. So you do have some things to celebrate. Home life is good. If not, you are really focusing on like changing that around this month. And I'm sorry if I'm looking like weird, but it's like I didn't really want to communicate it that way. Like your physical vitality is up enough to where you want to clean your house, right? You might want to move locations as far as the home is concerned. That is on the table. If this is not just purely celebrations and being supported and being around a group of supportive individuals, okay? This can also talk about the home that one resides in or that one is trying to build. So if this is about partnerships and romantic love, then what is real about the situation is it is growing and the foundation is strong and it's healthy enough for it to lead to marriage, right? Because the Four of Wands in the traditional tarot deck does talk about like twin flame, soulmates coming together, having that happy home life, and you know, it leading to marriage. Or I believe it was like a wedding celebration in the original depictions. Don't quote me. But yeah, the Four of Wands and the number 4 in numerology does talk about like all 4 elements, earth, air, wind, fire, that can work in unison. So this is all about unity and cooperation in order for you to be able to alchemize certain events in your life, right? To be able to manifest certain things to come about in your life. But again, you only have so much control in that. So don't get ahead of yourself when things do happen and think that you know you're head honcho and you can make shit pop and you don't really need nobody else, right? With this King of Swords energy that is here, that you know you're all big and bad, because it can work against you. So as far as what's wrong about the energy though, or about the situation, if you're dealing with the person, you have the Two of Swords and the Fool card. Like, again, you're not fooling anybody. I feel like somebody's trying to fake like they're indecisive, or might truly be indecisive and tell you that they don't really know what's going on, but at the base of it all, they really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying to fool you into thinking that they don't really know what they want out of the ordeal, but they do. That they don't really know how they feel about you, but they do. That they don't know why they've been acting weird, but they do, because they're trying to plan a proposal or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying? So it's like trickery that's going on here, but I feel like you guys are taking it the wrong way here with this Two of Swords, because it got clarified with the Fool card. And the Fool card is all about like new beginnings. It's very positive in essence. So again, luck abounds. There's a lot to look forward to. Again, just take a seat, you know, just sit back and relax. This is not a very relaxed type of card. He looks uncomfortable. But you can't grow in comfort, so just allow for other people, especially the universe, to take the lead in this, okay? Because you do, again, have the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's in a good spot. It's in a signifying energy. Everything that you feel that you have lost control over, or that wasn't balanced before, because in this King of Swords, you do have equilateral triangles, which talks about like balance. Whatever you felt like you have lost in the past is all coming back tenfold for you. But you need to be a little bit calmer than you are. You're a little too rigid and a little too set in your ways. Or this is somebody else. Again, this can be vice versa energy if this is not you and this is the person that you're dealing with and you're wanting more information on, right? So that's what's going on there. Now, where you need more information, I feel like it's your perspective. It's your perspective. That's where you need more information, because you have the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups, and 5 corresponds to the 5th house in a natal chart. 5th house is all about love affairs. It's all about like children and joy and game playing, sports, and all of that is just a really good time. Again, it's a very optimistic house. Leo naturally rules that house. You know, that's the sun in 5th house is where it is the strongest. But I feel like a lot of you guys have a misleading perception on the dynamic of the relationship and how somebody else expresses themselves and how they like to play or be playful, you know, be flirtatious within the relationship, right? The bounds of the relationship. Because I don't know too many people, unless you're in a polygamous relationship, that really enjoy your partner flirting with other people and going there sexually with other people. You know, like, let's be real. But I feel like you're just, again, a little too uptight, and that's where you need more information. Maybe if you can figure out what your partner's 5th house is, and that will give you greater understanding as far as the way that they act and the way that they speak, so that you can be a little bit more lighthearted in your response back, because the Knight of Swords can be passive aggressive energy. It can be somebody that's just trying to, stir the pot. So if this is you or if this is the other person, there is no need to do that if the intention is pure, which I'm getting that it is, because we have the 4 of Wands, and because the signifying energy first card out is always the most important, you have the Wheel of Fortune. But for some of you, I feel like somebody's trying to like talk you off the ledge. So if this is really not positive in the universe, then the universe is really trying to give you a sign, and I just need you to pay a little bit more attention, okay, and not trying to turn a blind eye to what's really going on, right? Within your home or in your external environment. This can go either way because of what's wrong about the situation. You do have the 2 of Swords and the Fool card here, so somebody might be trying to talk you off the ledge, fill your head up with again misleading information, having you make a different decision than where you're trying to go, or where this person was trying to go, you know, because he's not watching where he's going in this card. This is like a walk by faith and not by sight, but this is by way of listening to the wrong individuals, or listening to or being fed the wrong information just in general. So be careful who you watch online, me included. If I am triggering you at this time, then don't listen to me. If this is bringing up too much emotional pain or emotional trauma that you may not want to deal with right now, then listen to somebody else that's a little bit more positive. Be careful, again, with what it is that you allow yourself to believe and be subject to, because the Fool can be a naive card as well. But at the end of the day, this can be somebody stalking, or somebody stalked you in the recent or distant past. By the time you watch this video, you will know. But somebody can be stalking you and find information out that they were previously unaware of, you know. And then this causes arguments, and it causes a fight within the home. That is the basis of why this person will walk away or will leave a situation, because they feel betrayed, because they feel like there is a lack of trust there. You don't trust what they're saying. You don't trust that they're treating you with the respect that you feel that you so deserve. You don't trust that the foundation can be strong and or can be different if this is somebody that is coming back from the past. You need to look into that. You need to look into really just your emotional trauma and your baggage at some point. Even if you don't want to face it today and watching my video, at some point you will, because it's going to come to a head, and that's affecting the Wheel of Fortune as far as being able to play out in your life in the most positive way, okay? But again, by the end of this month, what you can do, or what you will be doing, is just having fun. Just have fun with this. Be playful, be flirtatious, be spontaneous, be adventurous, be it by yourself, taking yourself on dates and going places that you've always wanted to visit, or if this is being more adventurous and flirtatious and playful and sexual with a person that you are interested in. That can, not always, but it can bring you guys closer together by being intimate in that way. But just be very careful if you are completely single, and this has nothing to do with building a foundation for a relationship that leads to marriage, and this is more so again about like your home and changing homes type of thing, and or just doing more adventurous things, or just celebrating life. Then just be very careful and do strap up, because that can be a very careless and reckless energy when it comes in. And so, you know, it only takes one time to get pregnant. It only takes one time to catch a sexually transmitted infection. So just be very careful with that. As far as your chakras are concerned, your root chakra is here and it's underactive. Your sacral chakra is here, underactive. Your heart chakra isn't even here at all. Well, like slightly in the Judgment card. So definitely get that back into balance. But above all else, do heed your own personal intuition. So make sure that your third eye and crown chakra are in alignment, okay? If you are interested in a personal reading with me, you can hit me up in the email that I will leave in the description box below. But at this time, definitely give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.